Hello, everyone. Where am I? There I am. Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Forest of Memories. I'm Zaruk Windcaller, your guardian, High Remembrancer, and Arbiter, and welcome to Escape from Ever After. I guess welcome back, in that case. Hello, YouTube. Hello, Twitch. Hope you're all doing well tonight. I am super excited to get back to this. So what's good with all of y'all?
Hello my love.
Hi, Mina.
Everyone. Hype love one Zaruk Mile Zaruk George Zaruk Hug.
Hope you're all doing great tonight. Good to be back to this game, like I said. All right, let's dive back in. All right, let's see. We still don't, like I mentioned, there is no journal. Yes, there is no journal to keep track of what side quests we have to do. So we're basically running around. To my immediate knowledge, I'm pretty sure we can't do anything right now because IT, as I was told, is across the river and we don't have access to it yet. Let me actually check my computer. Oh, wait, we didn't check that out. Hang on. Back to the library. Let's check the trinket shop, see if we can get anything good. It's good to be back to this game. Even with all of its flaws, and it has quite a few flaws, as we've addressed, it's still really good to be back to the game. Alright, let's see. Trinket. Oh, someone needs our help up there. See, confidence, more synergy points when this character encourages. See, reviving a character with health change does not cost any SP. Poison protect, chance to dodge when health is low. Get 3 MP every time you use an item. Yeah, I think we're good for right now. Let's go check what this guy needs help with. Beep boop. Oh, excuse me, I don't feel well. I think my internal trifluxinator is malfunctioning. I can fix it, but I need scrap metal, specifically aluminum, ASAP. Otherwise, I might explode. Literally. And I literally mean literally, not like you humans say it. Wait a second. That empty can, I need it. There you go. Now I'm going to open my front panel to fix myself up. Can you give me some privacy here? Don't be a pervert. There you go. Nice, an ink bottle. What else do you humans like? I have a piece of technology that will absolutely dazzle you. It's a bit primitive for me, but I'm sure you've never seen anything like this before. Wow, thanks. An hourglass. Well, I'm sure we'll be able to use it for something. Also, Mr. Moon is up here, so... Hey there, Flint. Thanks for coming to see me. So, listen, I have a bit of a delicate task for you. See that locked door? That's the library's forbidden section. My forbidden section? The company locks away books in there that they deem too dangerous for its employees. I'd like you to break into the forbidden section and retrieve a certain book for me. Huh? Break in? Meaning you can't let us in? The thing is, I don't have permission from corporate to obtain this book. The key to the forbidden section is under the protection of human resources, or HR. And HR answers directly to corporate. They're the one group in these offices that I have no sway over as a manager. So what I'm going to need you to do... The key to the forbidden section is kept by our branch's head of HR, a witch named Eva. I won't beat around the bush, kid. You're gonna have to find a way to steal the key from her, because she's not just gonna give it to you. Why do you need this book so badly? Quite the inquisitive one, aren't you, kid? Well, I'll explain everything once you acquire the book. Promise. No, you can tell me why you want the book, because I might just say no. I'm not typically one for going behind corporate's back, but I have good reasons for this. Uh-huh. Anyway, the book's being kept in the highest tower of the forbidden section. You'll know it when you see it. Good luck. Oh, and obviously, let's just keep this between us for now. I feel I can trust you folks, and if you help me out here, there's definitely another promotion in the cards for you. A promotion. I can't say no to that. Let's go get that key. I mean, I feel like this would be a time to point out that HR are the people you don't want to piss off. Because HR gives a shit about the company. And if you're screwing over the company, they're definitely going to want to know about that. So... Alright, let's go. I saw her out here. Let's see. Always see the health of your enemies as long as this is equipped on one team member. Bring a fallen member back to life. All enemy attacks have a chance to be dodged. Ooh. Charge through all ground enemies. That'd be great, actually. Let's see, what else? Increase defense by 1. Reduce MP cost.
Morphin' time!
Alright, fine. Hang on. Didn't we see her out here? Oh well. Alright, hang on. Let me do this now before I forget. Let's see here. Give me a second. You guys want you guys picked this, so give me a sec. Let's see. All right. Let me get a timer up too. Because all right, let's see. So we're gonna turn this off. And we're gonna turn this on. Gotta, here we go. There we go. Grit's back for 10 minutes. All right, there we go. For 10 minutes. There we go. All right, back to it. Yeah, let's upgrade. Yeah, we can upgrade Brutal Amp. Let's see.
Bigger.
Wrong button, Iskveta. You gotta read the thing. I'm not giving you your points back. That makes the Vtuber model bigger. That does not make the PNG bigger. Yeah, let's do this. So now we can charge through wooden shields. Great. Alright, let's find Eva. Wasn't she out here before? Huh. I'm trying to think, is there anybody we could ask who would know where she went? Nope. I'm a moron. I should probably be reading the signs. Got it. It's over here. You're that new guy, right? Yeah, I thought so. I got a bone to pick with you. You beat up a bunch of my friends down in the dungeons. Okay, well, first of all, you guys tried to jump me. That ain't my fault. You go around fighting folks and there won't be consequences? Not interested right now. Hang on. Now I'm interested. I can take you. All right, what do we got? A stronger version of the standard toy soldiers that will retaliate whenever they're hit. Okay. There we go. Blah. Ooh, it hit pretty hard, though. Pet George? George is not here. Can't pet him if he's not here. Come on, Corvus, you know that. Alright, well, we can't get... Well, can... No, Flint can't get through those metal shields, so... Wolfgang, you're up. Ow. El Kabong! Wait, hang on. Alright, let's see. Block!
Witness the ancient fighting style known as
Blow 'em up real good!
A brutal headbutt that knocks out the front. Breaks all shields. Good. Got it. Broken. Hang on a minute. Yeah, do this. Gotcha. Catch. Easy. You're tougher than you look, kid. You can go on through. No more trouble from me. Yoga ball chair. Hey, wait, how'd you get promoted so quick? I just started working here in human resources. Huh. Ah, sorry. Okay, let's go over here. Can't get up there yet. All right. Oh, you just know... Wait a minute. My plants! My precious, beautiful plants! Okay, relax. I mean, there's nothing we can do about it. We can't put it out. At least not right now. Okay, yeah, yeah, Freya, Helga's Viking sister. Helga teaches us our moves. What does Freya do? The Stairs of Success. Oh, right, it's a Pit of 100 Trials. Make it to the very top. Well, I won't spoil the surprise, but it's amazing. penalty. You'll be unable to save your progress. That's right, if you die, you lose all your progress. No healing opportunities, so you better come prepared and stocked up. Hang on, lady. Isn't it a little negligent sending employees into a death trap? How is this allowed? You signed a quite comprehensive employee waiver when you got the job. Storybooks aren't beholden to the same legal red tape that the real world demands. Anyway, I'll go ahead.
There is no next turn!
Yeah, like the voice says. Feel free to attempt this optional challenge at any time. Nobody's ever made it to the top. I mean, do we get XP for fighting the baddies? Hello there, you must be Flint. My name's Eva, and I work for HR, or Human Resources. Eva, the skeletal witch of HR. My job to ensure the well-being of our employees and promote a positive working environment. You're also our next teammate, probably. For example, I just added those plants back there to spruce up the place. I spent ages arranging them just right. That's exactly the kind of thing we do here at HR. Yeah. You know Tender's pissed, because that's her throne. How could this happen? I mean, kind of wish we could replace them, but I mean... Oh well. My plans burned to a crisp, and now I can't seem to find my key anywhere. I swear it was right on my desk. Yeah, don't... Here's the thing. In games like this, I don't like being the dickhead that makes people upset or ruins their lives for stuff. But, you know... Gotta do what you gotta... Wait a minute. I forgot. Gotta do what you gotta do. There we go. Come on, I can make it. Got it. Ah, oh well. Tinder casually eating the plants on her throne. Yeah, basically. You see a bridge totally busted. You know how I know? Because I'm an expert on structural damage. Uh-huh. Be a while before I can get around to repairing it. Okay, well, we'll just come back later. You trying to get into the bedroom? Rumor has it there's an alternative entrance. Think it was supposed to be somewhere near the cafeteria? Picture of what Tinder should look like up there. Door's blocked from the other side. I mean, it's her bedroom. Don't you have a key to get into your own bedroom? I mean, I don't normally use keys. I just go where I want to go. Okay, I guess that's fair. Alright, time's up, so... Alright, say goodbye to Grit. Back. Alright, let's see. So now I can pet George for you, Corvus. There we go. Came at the wrong time. I mean, you can always bring him back. That's what the form shift is for. Hey, Dex. How you doing, bud? Manager currently isn't in. Alright, I guess so. Then where is he? Of course, never around when you need him the most. Oh, right. We don't... Okay, right. We don't need him to be here. We just got to get into the library ourselves. Great. I'm sure there won't be any repercussions for this. And light the torches. No, that's my office. What is that dude? Dude with a wolf head and a big sword. You got a lot of cool stuff in here, Tender. Yeah, remember, I said I read. I do a lot of reading. Ah, dang it. Ow. Alright, maid time. Alright, let's do it, Flint. Alright, Tinder, do your thing. Bye-bye. Ow. Hey, Flint, you want to do something cool? Do I? Oh. They reset. Oh, right. He resets when he gets hit. Right, okay. There you go. Beat a mother down. Hey, can we not break my stuff? Sorry. What's this game about? So, Dex, the thing here is that there's a corporation that's basically gotten their hands on all the storybooks and has basically made all the characters in the storybooks work for the corporation. We play as Flint Buckler and Tender the Dragon and some other characters we come across, like Wolfgang, the big bad wolf, to basically bring down the corporation from the inside. Yeah, it's basically anti-corporate, the game, which is great. Yeah, what in the hell is that? Hey, we're back. Hey, we're back. Sorry about that. I'm still trying to figure everything out. It is, like, everything crashed. I'm still trying to figure it out. Hang on. Hey, y'all can hear me? Yeah, the game crashed. And it's not just the game, everything crashed. I'm trying to fix it. Hang on. Yeah, y'all can hear me now. Everything crashed. The game crashed, my recording stuff crashed. Everything crashed. I'm trying to fix it. Man, why did everything crashed? What the heck happened? Hang on, I'm trying to fix everything. This is dumb. It always happens with this game. This game. Not any of the other games. This game. Always this game that causes problems. No, not the advanced games, not the stuff that strains GPUs or anything like that. No, this game. Always this game. And I don't know why. Hang on. Should be back up in a second. All right, we should be good to go now. Yep, we're back. Give me a second. I'm still trying to figure some of this stuff out. Okay, we're good now. Sorry about that. All right, let's get back to it. Good thing I saved. I don't know why that happened. Regardless, maid time is over, so... Go back here. Where's my thing? Yeah, here it is. And... Come on. Come on. There it is. All right. Okay, we're good. Sorry about that. We're good now. Back to the game. Yeah, the game crashed for some reason. It crashed and it took everything with it. Got him. Like that. Block. Do your thing, Tinder. Perfect. Alright, this should work. I hope. Yep. Got it. Very nice. All right. Kitty. Oh, that did nothing. All right. Who is that? The librarian. Combo of a librarian and a barbarian comes from a Viking adventure tale. They have an arsenal of weapons they can
Why isn't it possible? It's just not. Why not?
Come on, Wolfgang. Ow. Oh, he's got a bow. Nice. Finish him off. El Kabong! Easy. Wait a minute. Aha! There we go. One problem, though. Yeah, the problem is that by doing that, we this is the only way to get back up, but we need this to be moved slightly. Possible to... Oh, yeah. No, I heard that move. Oh, wait, hang on. Maybe we can.
I think this calls for a little history lesson.
Do you have a favorite Pokemon? I do, actually. Quite a few. So my favorite Pokemon, I've got a number of them, ranging from like Mienshao, Lucario, Reshiram. You can't ask me to choose. It's like picking a favorite child, basically. But that said, hang on a minute. If you were to twist my arm, I'd probably say Reshiram. I like the big white dragon, you know? Wait, I get it. Hang on. I get it. I get it. Something like that. And now... yeah, I think we could make that jump. Maybe. Well, just to be better safe than sorry. Hang on. That's better. Alright, cool. But yeah, Reshiram's my favorite. Followed closely by Lucario, Mienshao, Zoroark, let's see, Delphox. There's a lot of cool ones. Yoink. Oh, shit. Alright, well, thank goodness. Just in case the game crashes again, I'm gonna run over here and... there we go. Wait, hang on. Ah, well. Grit as a Pokemon, though. I mean, Grit's a Digimon, and again, that should answer your question. Impmon is my favorite Digimon. He wasn't always my favorite. Impmon quickly became my favorite Digimon after going back and rewatching Tamers and everything. And I will admit, watching Beat Break has shifted, you know, if I wasn't such an Impmon fan, I probably would have switched my opinions earlier thanks to Beat Break, but nah, Impmon's still my favorite. Got it. Oh, I think they're asking what Grit would be as a Pokemon. Don't really know. I mean, good question. I really don't know. Like, I guess probably a Zoroark. Can you imagine a cowboy Zoroark? Because, you know, there aren't really any Pokemon that use guns. Good grief. Tinder wasn't kidding when she said she had a massive library. Oh, that's where I put it. A stronger buckler that raises Flint's attack by 1. So, yeah, after one of your failed attempts to defeat me, I stole your reinforced buckler and stashed it away here. It looks nicer than the one you're currently using, and, well, I figured we'd all benefit from a boost to your fighting skills. Thanks, Tinder. Yeah, my old buckler's certainly stronger. I had no idea you held on to this. I forgot about it until now, but there you go. Now there's no excuse for any of your slacking in battle. Of course. Since this increases my attack by 1, I should be much stronger. Let's keep looking for this forbidden book. See, she's nice. In her own weird way. Again, please stop breaking my stuff. Sorry. 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 Ah, dang it. Alright, I ain't got time. I don't have time for this. Burn it all down. Nope. Take that. Wait a minute. There we go. Okay, look, I get it. You're an adventurer, but you're not that dude in green. Stop breaking my stuff. Don't. Ah, why do I even bother? Yoink. Okay, never mind. Break my stuff if we find more of those. There we go. And yoink. Yes, please. Thank you. Huh, neat. That looks like a bomb. That looks like a crack. We could probably blow through that at some point. Yeet. Ah, come on. All right, well. Got him. Block. Block. All right, Tinder. You guys want to know what's really interesting to me? Is the fact that, okay, so this is basically a Paper Mario inspired game, yeah? Funny thing, Paper Mario has tons of fan art of its characters. I have yet to see any art of any of the characters from this game, which tells me that either not a lot of people liked it or played it or just didn't click with people. Oh well, here we go. Don't miss the jump. There we go. Library. Oh, okay, that's for our office. Uh-oh. Got him. You didn't need that.
I'm gonna read all of Tinder's books and no one can stop me.
I mean, the fact that you like reading would probably be something she'd be cool with, chill with. She'd probably be like, oh, you like reading? All right, knock yourself out. Just don't steal anything. And that's the thing. It's her castle, but as long as you don't steal anything and you put it back and take care of the library, I imagine she wouldn't care very much. Just don't be a dick. Nice. Ow. All right, enough of that. Seriously. I got it. Stay down. I do love how she has to flap her arms because her wings are too small. Done and done. I wonder if they'd hide anything in the bushes. A lot of games will hide stuff in the bushes. We can't burn them, so I imagine they're buried in here. Aha! Nice. Got it. Got him. That's a lot of dudes. Good grief. That fire breathing move you do? So cool. There we go. Now we can finish them off. Or at least do a lot of damage. Get him. Dead. Easy. Okay, wait. Before we go over there, let's go back to the left. Oh, okay. Mocha Rebound. Get 3 MP every time you use an item. Nice. And remember, Tender's afraid of heights now. She can't fly anymore, so she's really afraid of heights. Which, honestly, I just think that's adorable. I mean, fun fact, she is my favorite character. That's why she's the one in the title card. Big props to Sidedrag for putting Zaruk in the Alice in Wonderland outfit and then drawing Tender as the Jabberwocky. I mean, Alice in Wonderland is not in this game, apparently. Big missed opportunity. But hey, it's still a good idea. Uh-oh, that don't look good. There you go. Ah, we're poisoned. Oh, we lose 1 defense if we're poisoned. Yikes. That thumbnail with a giant dragon makes me think about the Hooktail fight from 1,000 Years Ago. No, that's Tender. In the thumbnail, that's Tender dressed up as the Jabberwocky from Alice in Wonderland. That was the point. Ah, right. I forgot. Is that a freaking dagger? You got a sword. Why would you... Okay. Ah, that's why. Stab, stab, stab. Stab, stab, stab. Stab, stab, stab. What's her name again? Sir Graham. I've been saying it the whole time. Tender. Right there. That's her name. Tender. Like, you know, like flame, like fire and kindling. Tender. There. Y'all gotta listen. Oh, thanks. I just got here. No problem. Let's see. Wait a minute. Hang on. Wait. Can I... Hang on. What is it? Wait. Bum, bum, bum. Wait. No. No, hang on. Bum, bum, bum. Close enough. Bum. Because back in the forest, we were able to play bum, 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 bum. I can't play it here because we don't have the right pitch for it. But back in the forest, we were able to play briefly, you know, the bum, 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 bum. All right. Maybe it's just me, but I feel like if this is at the top of the tower and this is super important, it should be guarded. What book could be locked up here that's so valuable? Oh! That book! Let's put that back! Put that back. Put that back right now. Put that book back. Lock the chest. Yeah, that. Yeah, put that book back right now. Put that book back in the chest. Shut the chest. Lock it. And tell no one. Or better yet, just pitch it in the fire. Like, God. Shadow over Innsbeak? It's the Shadow over Innsmouth.
It's the ancient fighting style known as...
Blow him up real good!
Yeah, again, it's... Okay, for those who do not know what this is a reference to, this is a reference to the book The Shadow over Innsmouth. That is one of H.P. Lovecraft's quote-unquote best works. It's Cthulhu. It's a Cthulhu book. And I get why it's locked up here. Well, this must be the book we're looking for. I don't know. It seems a bit spooky. Spooky's an understatement. Spooky? Oh, please. It's just a story. Who goes there? Uh-oh. Shit, cops! You shouldn't be in here. Time to destroy.
Stop right there, criminal scum!
Yep. No
Nobody
one
breaks the law on my watch! I'm confiscating your stolen goods. Now pay your fine, or it's off to jail.
Librarian. Oh, I get it. The librarian is a cross between a librarian and a barbarian. This guy's a cross between a librarian and a warrior. I get it. Get it? Librarian, like barbarian, and then barrier.
Then
Like,
pay with your blood!
yeah. I get it. Haha. Cute. Ow, dang. I can see you guys are gonna make this annoying. El Kabong! Ba-bong! There you go. That didn't do much. Okay, why is everyone ganging up on the dragon? Alright, that's enough. What type of voice are you trying to do for Tender? So Tender's sound effect whenever she talks is really deep. Like it has that, like it's like, rah, 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 rah. And I don't think that works for her. So I've been trying to give it more of a, like a deeper guttural female voice. And it's like a weird cross between Roz from Monsters, Inc. and a bit more like a more youthful, energetic thing to it. She's still supposed to be a powerful dragon, remember? So I'm trying to give it the gravitas it deserves, while also being a little funny that you can't take it too seriously. Mike Wazowski. Yeah, that would be if I dropped it. But for Tender, I'm trying to do it more up here. So she sounds like, you know, there's some grit to it, but she's still like, a, you know, a female. Nice. All right. Let's see. I think... Yeah, let's go with TP for now. Gravelly, sultry voice needs work. I'm not trying to be sultry. She's not sultry. She's not. She's very rough and tumble. There's nothing sultry about her. Okay, we got the book we came for. Come on, let's get out of here. Shit. Did you just come from the Forbidden Library? Nope. Why would we be hanging around in there? The books we keep in there are forbidden for a reason. They pose a phenomenal risk to our employees, and it's my job as head of HR to keep everyone safe. So let me ask again. Were you in the Forbidden Library? Of course not. We would never break the rules. Okay, great. Glad to hear it. Apologies for ambushing you like that. Some miscreant stole my key, and I was concerned it was you folks. Well, that was a close one. I feel a bit bad for lying to her. Who cares? The manager gave us a job to do, and we cannot let a promotion pass us by. Let's go report back to Mr. Moon. Ah, you have the book. Excellent work, team. So, as promised, here's the reason I had you go through all that trouble. You see, well, an employee of ours has gone missing. Detective Sherlock Holmes was hired from a mystery novel for his deductive skills and street smarts. Ever After Inc. wanted to open a new branch in the book you recovered, and we thought Holmes would be the perfect fit to go scope things out. But, well, he went into the storybook and never returned. The problem is, after Detective Holmes failed to return, corporate deemed this storybook too dangerous for entry. First of all, I'd like to point out that The Shadow over Innsmouth is not a storybook! It is a horror book! There is nothing storybook about Shadow over Innsmouth. Period. Thank you for the care package. The book was locked away, which is why I needed you to recover it. I keep slipping back and forth on Mr. Moon. I'm trying to give him a very southernly kind of sophisticated voice, like almost like a more sophisticated foghorn leghorn. But for some reason, I keep switching into, I'm Doug Dimmadome, owner of the Dimsdale Dimmadome. I'm not sure which one to do. I'm not sure whether to keep doing what I'm doing or switch over to, I'm Doug Dimmadome, the owner of the Dimsdale Dimmadome. I'm not sure which one to do. I'll let you guys pick. Should I keep doing what I'm doing or should I switch over to a Doug Dimmadome voice? I'm not sure which.
It's likely the book was on a haphazard shelf with other books of various genres.
You know what, Deadpool? That's probably right. Okay, Amina says Doug Dimmadome. Y'all want me to do the Doug Dimmadome? Yeah, Doug Dimmadome. All right, fine. All right. The book was locked away, which is why I needed you to recover it. I'm not one for going against corporate, but Detective Holmes went missing on my watch. I'm Mr. Moon, manager for Ever After Inc. CEO. And if he's in trouble, I can't simply stand by and do nothing. Will you folks travel into the Shadow over Innsbeek and help me find Sherlock Holmes? Sherlock Holmes lost in the Shadow over Innsbeek? It really, in all honesty, I know the book. So I would look him dead in the eye and say, absolutely not. I know what happens in that book. So hell no. But there's no way these three know what's up. So now, I'm going to preface this right now. I've read The Shadow over Innsmouth. Okay? I had to read it once in school. It was one of the books we could pick, and why not? I figured, why not? Out of all the Lovecraftian mythos books, Shadow over Innsmouth is the tamest. But I would prefer not to give H.P. Lovecraft any attention. The man was a dickhead. He was a horrible person. And just, no. Fine. Absolutely, sir. As long as we get a promotion. I know I can count on you. So why is the book The Shadow over Innsbeek so dangerous? that it's been banned. I'm sure it's nothing you guys can't handle. But just in case, I'm gonna reduce the security on Tinder's collar just a tad. It'll make your attacks a bit stronger in battle. Huh. Well, if you're trusting me so much, let's just say we remove it entirely, Then you won't fit in the castle. Not a chance, my fiery friend. Anyway, best of luck finding the detective. And as I said, if you keep up the good work, another promotion is certainly in your future. Oh, and team, do make sure you're prepared before you leave. Remember to visit Helga on the balcony. She can upgrade your attacks. See you later, kid. All right, so really cool detail. Now the light's yellow, which means her power's been more unlocked, which is cool. All right, no new email.
Won't fit this is a castle with cheap walls added after takeover.
Yeah, but remember, with all the stuff around here, yeah, it definitely won't fit her. She'll basically start crushing everything. Which, to be fair, she absolutely would. She wants these people out of her castle. So she would destroy everything. Alright, we got plenty of room in here. Let's see. That's really rare. We're gonna hold on to that. Let's see, what do we got in here? Let's see. Okay, let's buy a... Buy a few donuts. And we'll definitely buy buy a latte. And then buy 2 things of coffee. Because I'm more worried about running out of MP than I am HP. Alright, let's see. We got 3 things of ink, so we can upgrade the Buckler Buckler Multi-Bash, Buckler Barrage. Let's see. Actually, no, I want to upgrade the Flaming Fury because now she hits 3 enemies rather than 2. You're spoiling me. And yes, before anyone says it, yes, I am spoiling her because she's the one who's doing the most damage. Glaze would be pleased. What is Glaze up to anyway? Like, I hardly see her. The embodiment of chaos that she is. What is she up to, I wonder? Oh, well. But yeah, Glaze would be pleased with all the donuts. Kind of funny, we can make all the noise we want in here. Nobody gets pissed at us. Nice. Alright. Here we go. This is a bad idea. Chapter 2, The Shadow over Innsbeak. This is a weird choice for Chapter 2. Wow, I can't believe we're in yet another storybook. It sure is dark and foggy here. How are we going to find Sherlock Holmes in this place? Well, first things first, let's get to our hotel and check in. Sherlock Holmes was staying there too, so that's a good place to start looking. Are you Zadok? You're in my way. Sorry. I guess not. Alright, so there's 2 people in particular. There's Bob Sargent and then Zadok, who I would recognize from the book here. Bob Sargent drives the bus, and Zadok is the rambling madman. Hi, can you pull me toward the hotel? I suggest you head right back on the way you came, outsider. Yeah, it'd be Zadok. Yep. We don't serve outsiders. Thanks. Pigeon Pete. I think he's not in any state for a chat. And this is exactly what it's like in the book. Outsiders are not welcome. They treat them with hostility. I'm told the preparations are almost complete. Yes, the old one will soon rise again. And yeah, if you needed any more indication of what kind of place we're dealing with, you know, look at the thing in the fountain, which is a freaking old one. Not much to say. You're quiet today. Not much to say. Oh, hey, a statue that looks like Hastur. Now, in the book, Innsmouth is a weird place. Mainly because, like, the people in it are
Father, this place giving me the creeps.
It should, George. We're not safe here. Ooh, a chocolate croissant. It would be better for both of us if you remembered your place, outsider. Damn, sorry. Personal space achievement. Try to go behind the counter at Innsbeak shop. I want that. Synergy Superstar would be great. We'll come back. Embrace the void, stranger. For to know what lies beneath the seas, to know true madness. Thanks. You got a problem. Do you want to take a look inside my instrument shop, stranger? Oh, shame. I've gone and locked myself out, so I've got no business with you. Instrument shop, huh? Sounds like that'd be useful for a certain someone in our party. How can we help you open the shop? If you're really keen on helping, outsider, you need to go to the town locksmith. His shop is west of here. Thing is, we're in the midst of a feud. I won't get into that, but he'd sooner part with his own beak than help me. So I reckon you might have to be doing some convincing. We're on it. Well, we can't cross here right now, it looks like, so I'll have to come back later. We'll find that locksmith, because we need to get the instrument upgrade for Wolfgang. Yeah, I think he's just as friendly as we're gonna get. Yes, this is where the demo took place. Ahem. We're here to check in. There should be a room under Ever After Inc. Room 6. Say, we're looking for another Ever After Inc. employee that stayed in this hotel recently. Detective? Have you seen him? Nope. Well, thanks for nothing. Locked. 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 Of course. Okay, there was a joke I wanted to make here, but it stops at room 6. If there were 8 or 9 rooms, I was gonna go 8675309. Oh well. Whew, I'm beat, and these beds are looking mighty cozy. Should we go to sleep for the night and continue our investigation in the morning? Works for me. Later that evening. Please tell me you guys locked that door. Flint, wake up. There's someone outside our door.
You don't got it, got it. It was on a different wall.
Yeah, so 8675309 is a song. Did they leave? I guess we should go check it out. You guys first. I'll bring up the rear. Not because I'm scared or anything. Aw, the big bad dragon's afraid of the creepy relaying people. Which, yeah, you should be afraid. Very afraid. Be afraid. Be very afraid. Missed opportunity for the I saw that. You're not slick. Missed opportunity for the floor to be all wet. And yeah, of course. Sure is dark down here. Good thing we have a fire-breathing light source with us. Now, if any of this seems really weird to y'all, the book is a lot weirder. Trust me, the book is a lot weirder. And yes, as creepy as this book is, it could have been The King in Yellow, like y'all were saying, which is way worse. We lucked out, but this is still not a good place to be. At all. Oh, that's a ritual circle. Great. I'm in danger! Yep. For a second, I thought they were saying... what the... That's not good. Hang on. Oh, hang on a sec. My stream deck's disabled. Hang on a minute. Turn this back on. That's weird. It got disabled too? Hang on. Come on. Okay. Yeah. I thought when he was doing that thing, what I heard was I don't know if y'all heard it like I did. What I heard was
Suck.
That's what I heard. And yeah, I know some of the, I know a
Feel
lot.
the power of my magic!
And yeah, I know there's going to be repeated lines. A mysterious robed figure devoted to unspeakable forces. Using dark magic, cultists will sacrifice their own health to buff their own allies. Yep. Cult leader. They can cast a tricky spell that marks their foes, applying any damage they take back to their marked target. Alright, time to wrap this up. Let's see. Down. Ow. There we go. How you like that? Now. Gotcha. No, I have not, F-Zero. Who, oh, what were those guys? I don't know, but it is not what I signed up for. Hey, look, they dropped something. The room key. Also, I just noticed. Where is it? So, I don't think we're going to be fighting any shields, so let's turn this back on. And then... Yeah, I'm cool with that. Let Tinder be our tank. She is the strongest of the party, after all. Wow, what happened in here? It's a mess. A journal that belonged to Sherlock Holmes. Let's read it. Dear Diary, today I arrived in the seaside town of Innsbeek. The air tastes of salt and the darkness is oppressive. A suitable atmosphere for wallowing as I am still reeling from my true love's bitter rejection. Moriarty doesn't love me. I miss my wife, Watson. Yeah, I miss her a lot. I'm gonna go now. Once more, I find myself alone with only my cherished diary as my steadfast confidant. Why must I be so lonely? Am I undeserving of love and companionship? Such thoughts plague my weary mind. Alas, I am here to scout this location for a new Ever After Inc. branch, and scout I shall. I'm deducing that this storybook would be perfect for a new branch. Although these feathered folk are quite unfriendly, outside my window I keep seeing robed figures slinking through the darkness. Something strange is going on here, and I intend to get to the bottom of things. Wow, poor guy. His heart is totally broken. Ooh, I wonder who rejected him. Someone we know from the office, perhaps. Okay, so the guy's an unwanted loner with a failed love life. Any indication on where he went next? The diary ends there. The rest of the pages have been ripped out. That's odd. And the window's clearly been smashed. Somebody break in to tamper with his diary? Let's go out that way and see what we can find. Elementary, my dear Tender. Don't do that. Detective coat. Crack the case with this detective coat. Allows you to track footprints. It won't make you smarter, but it'll make you look smarter. Allows you to track footprint. The detective's jacket and hat. Put them on. I feel much more astute. Hey, look at that. Footprint belonging to Detective Holmes, no doubt. Wow, dressing as a detective really does help. You wouldn't catch me wearing that goofy outfit. Yeah, nerd. Yep. Ah, fish folk! Relayans. I think. Deep one. Fishing creature from the depths of the sea. They can use weapons, hold shields, and even stack. That's not a deep one. That's a Relayan. Oh, whatever. Bonk. Like that. Come on. Gotcha. Tinder, do you think you could... Yeah, just watch. What are you gonna do, sit on them? Don't tempt me. Alright, let's see. And I just... Yeet. Uh-oh. I hate time puzzles. Shit! I'm alright. When Captain America throws his almighty shield, die! All those who choose to oppose his shield must yield. Alright, let's get him, Tender. Ow. Alright, let's cook him. Got him. Nice work. Look at that. Look at that idiot. Stab, 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 stab. There we go. Got him. I don't have time for this. I'm just gonna burn you all. One, two, three. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Burn them all. Oh no. Too bad you're dead. We now have 69 XP. Nice. That is the second time. That is the second time this game has crashed. There is no excuse for this shit. This is an indie game. It is not a straining game. It is not. There is no excuse for this shit. There's no excuse. Seriously, this is ridiculous. This game should not be struggling this much. I don't know. I don't know why it's struggling so much. Let me check. I gotta reset everything again. So hang on. So annoying. It's extremely annoying. All right, well, that's working fine. Hang on. Give me a second, everybody. I'm fixing some stuff. All right, all the files were validated, so that's fine. According to this, I'm trying to figure out what might have gone wrong. Let's see. Hang on, still trying to figure it out. Yeah, I have no idea what might be causing this, seriously. So, and this is dumb because now it means my stream gets reset twice from that happening. I don't know why. Not the PNGs. I legit do not know what's causing the problem here. Hang on. I'm looking over some stuff. Hang on, I'm still trying to figure it out. Again, I've got no idea what's wrong. I mean, no, task manager's just telling me that, yeah, surprise, surprise, VTube Studio and OBS are taking a lot of my CPU and my memory, but that always happens. That's going to happen no matter what. So, let's see. All right, here's what we're going to do. I'm going to give it one more try. If the game crashes again, we're just probably going to call it for the night. I do not know why this is happening, but at least it's happening now rather than it being with other stuff. So, yeah, there's that. Something else I can do in the meantime. Hang on. Again, sorry about this, everyone. I literally don't know what's wrong. I'm trying to fix it. Or at least trying to fix something. Give me a minute. Let's see. Okay. All right, let's try this one more time. Why? And it's always this game. Why is it this game that keeps having problems? Okay. What game engine is this?
Reinforcements have arrived. Reinforcements have arrived.
What game engine is he using? No idea. Probably Unreal or what? I don't know. Who knows at this point? Also, fun fact, by the way, this is actually pretty funny while I'm getting the set back up. So last month, the company behind this game actually did a thing where they were asking people if they were going to make a makeshift plushie for the game, what character people wanted. And they had a vote. And surprise, surprise, Tender won it in a landslide. So yeah, Tender will be made into a makeshift plushie. So when that launches, or when they start doing it, I'll let you guys know. But yeah, surprise, surprise, she ended up winning in a landslide. So, and the literal thing they have for it on the soon to be makeshift page says, "It's your favorite grumpy dragon Tender, now in the size of a doll. Don't worry, she's used to it." All right, let's try this again. Oh, come on! We gotta go through all that again. Damn it. Should have saved when I had the chance. Okay, fine. Yeah, I know. This is dumb. I don't need no stinking torches. I can see just fine. Is Task Manager up while playing this? No, I closed it. Why? It won't matter because the game just crashes before I can do anything. Nope. Ow, damn. Did he just... Okay. You ought to just kill yourself now! And they did. I will, don't worry. Boing. Whoops. There we go. I know we have an ad break right now, but I need to finish. I need to get us caught up. Yeah, sad and lonely. Got it. Alright, let's go back to our room and save. There we go. All right. Be gone, fish folk. Get him, Tender. You're dead. This is like fish is back on the menu, you two. Please don't make that joke. Ow. You deserve that. Nope. Now you're dead. We're having fish tonight, yep. Though, to be fair, I wouldn't want to eat a deep one. I hate time puzzles. There we go. Ah. When Captain America throws his mighty shield. There we go. All those who chose to oppose his shield must yield. Very nice. Ah! Oh, dang it. Ah, block. Denied. Weak, dummy, moron. Ow. There we go. Oh, crap. Well, now we got a problem. How am I gonna... Oh, right. There we go. Burn him. Ow, dick. Nice. And we know this is the manor, but before we go in there, let's find that locksmith. We're on the west side of town anyway. There he is. Ah, the cars are in the way. Hang on. Unauthorized access prohibited. That sign won't stop me because I can't read. I may not be able to read, but that's a terrifying sound. What the hell was that? Hey, that helps. Uh-oh. Yikes! What in the hell? Explain. A lurker. A ghastly creature that slinks through the alleys of Innspeak. Watch out for its second form. What the hell you mean second form? You know what? We're not going to give you the chance. Burn him alive. Ugh! That, yeah, no kidding. That is extremely disturbing. Well, it's dead. That, yeesh. Can't see. Oh, cool, an ink bottle. Thanks. Good thing I lit these beforehand. Yeah, let's never discuss what we found in there again. Let us never speak of this again. Oh, come on, I can get through that gap. There we go. Hey, are you the locksmith? The instrument shop's owner's locked out of his store and needs your help. You know Bill? Very typical that he'd use some outsider to conduct his business. Well, I got news for you, pal. That foul-feathered fiend is not welcome to my services. You know what he did? Okay, I don't want to get in the middle of this, but what would it take for you to unlock the instrument store? Suppose I'd be inclined to help you if you did a little something for me first. I lost my glasses. I'm working with all these tiny parts, and I can't see anything properly without them. Find my glasses, and I'll unlock the instrument store. Where do you last remember having them? I must have been fluttering about the docks. See what I can do. Easy. Easy. Wait, before I forget. Save point, save point, save point, save point. There. Wait a minute, can we? Nope, sign's in the way. Oh well. Boing, boing, boing. Alright. You in the mood to talk yet? Nope. Alright, let's follow those glasses. Hey! Those aren't yours! Ow! Urchins? What? Oh, is that the game we're gonna play? Alright. Sit on a member, pretender. There. Give me those. Don't take what's not yours, asshole. Get to be fair, I wouldn't want to get in that water either. Wait. I just remembered something. Quick nap. We save. I guess we save twice, whatever. Alright, go through the window. Alright. There you go, I'm bald. For 10 minutes. There you go. Okay, yeah, I thought so. Alright, got the glasses. Let's go deliver them. Ah, you found them, my ruby beauties. They look good, don't you reckon? So can we get a new key for Bill in his instrument shop now, like you promised? Said these glasses were a bit much. Can you believe it? No, they're fine. I like them. We should doodle on Zaruk's forehead. You doodle in my forehead, and I'm gonna doodle on your face. How's that saying go? Ugly starts with you. Rough surface ends with your face.
Feel the power of my magic!
We're just browsing. That loot you have there looks pretty sweet. How much for it? This is one stubborn bird. We have to prove we have a musician with us. Well, it just so happens that we do. Handcrafted loot. Increases Wolfgang's attack power by 1. That's so kind of you. I'm absolutely stoked to play this. Be safe out there. Creatures from the deep lurk in the shadows. Yeah, we notice. Wrong way. Another entry from the detective's journal. Dear Diary, my heart still aches for my lost love, and my spirit is empty, yet I trudge on. I have arrived at Quail Manor to meet with the enigmatic Madame Quail. The Quail family has roots in this town going back for centuries, and Madame Quail is its matriarch. If anyone can tell me more about this place, she can. I do also wonder if she's single. Sherlock, it's a bird. Why didn't he go up the stairs, you weirdo? Yeah, why didn't you go up the stairs? What kind of weirdo? Okay, whatever. Quail Manor. This is where Sherlock Holmes went next, according to his journal. But it looks like his trail's gone cold. And who do we have here? Madam? I, of course, am Madam Quail. Welcome to my home. Madam Quail, aristocratic matriarch of the Quail family. Bird up. Ba ba ba. Who do I have the pleasure of speaking with? We're Flint, Tender, and Wolfgang, visiting on behalf of Ever After Inc. We're looking for Detective Sherlock Holmes, a fellow employee. He's gone missing, and apparently he came by your manor at some point to visit with you. Have you seen him? I'm afraid not. Nobody like that ever came by here. By the way, ma'am, could you tell us anything about why the streets of Innspeak are filled with hostile robed figures and other creatures? Creatures? I don't know what you're talking about. Streets of Innspeak are safe. My family practically built this place, you know. I know this community like the back of my hand, and I've never seen any creatures. Do you mind if we have a look around? Of course. Please make yourself at home. Spoiler alert, she's evil, in case it wasn't obvious. Duh. But she's, hey, Ratio, what's up? Been a while, how you doing? Yeah, she's beautiful, but she is evil. If you've read The Shadow over Innsmouth, you know who she's supposed to be. Damn, that's a big duck. What are you doing in my kitchen? Oh, we didn't mean to bother you. Madam Quail said we could look around. Did she now? Find them. I'm Duckster, the head chef at Quail Manor. The Build Butcher of Innspeak. Now, sir, if you wouldn't mind, I'm trying to manage a bit of a crisis in here. What's the problem? Well, I'm missing a couple of key ingredients, so there'll be no feast until I have them. We'd be happy to help. What do you mean? What do you need? Got 2 of my wisdom teeth pulled and had 3 baby bunnies born from the adults I had last time I got to speak. Ooh, well, I'm glad you're doing better, at least. Very well. I need fresh worms and berries. Both ingredients can be found in Quail Manor's garden. Please retrieve them for me so I can begin cooking. We'll get right on it. Now, if you excuse moi. Oh, you know, Build Butcher. Totally not something we should be afraid of. Yeah, it's Paper Mario inspired, so it's really good. Let's see. Good evening, sir. Through here is Quail Manor's garden, which I regret to inform you is off limits to guests. We were asked by Duckster to collect some ingredients in the garden. Oh, Duckster asked you. Well, go right ahead, sir. Apologies for getting in your way. Please don't tell him I gave you a hard time. Come on. I can get that. Got it. Spiky shell. When guarding, enemies making contact will take 1 damage. Alright, now we push him over to this side. Oh, hang on. Come on. Ratio, I would like to point out that this game has crashed on me twice tonight. So, it's got problems. Of course, the fish folk are here. like you've been disarmed. Same thing with your buddy. Dead. Alright. Time's up on the bald. Let me put myself back to normal. Let's see. There we go. Back to normal. Why is that some yeah, especially for an indie game. It won't pop up unless the ground's muddy. Got it. There we go. Got a worm. Ew. Aha! Okay. Got it. First things first. Let's put them the right way. So. Yep, and then. Got it. Pretty sure that's it. Yep. Now let's douse the flames and... Just need these two. Got it. Alright, onward. The berry garden. You again? You guys again? Yep. He's gonna block that. Yep. Get him, Tender. Bye-bye. Again? Yeah, again. Alright, finish 4. Crank up the HP. Alright, Wolfgang, show us what you can do. Yoink! There we go. I'm sorry, I just like breaking stuff. Excellent! You retrieved the missing ingredient. Now I can start cooking for the feast. Where's my sous chef? Can you please let him know it's time to start cooking? Alright, he's all the way back there. That was a great puzzle. Yeah, it was a creative puzzle. There are some really creative puzzles in this game. Hey, Duxter's ready to start cooking for the feast and need you in the kitchen. Oh, of course, right away. the Journal of Detective Sherlock Holmes. Dear Diary, I've spoken with Madame Quayle. She's a very intelligent lady, and I must admit she is quite charming. I explained to Madame Quayle that Ever After Inc. would be opening a new branch in Innspeak, and she seemed strangely amused. Behind those beady eyes, I could sense the gaze of a bloodthirsty predator. There's something fishy going on here, and I will be getting to the bottom of it. So the detective did come here after all. Why was Madame Quayle lying? Wait, there's another entry here. Dearest Journal, I feel as though I'm being watched. After speaking with Madame Quayle, I returned to my hotel room to find a strange letter slipped under my door. It read, Dear Detective, you are in grave danger. You must leave Innspeak immediately. There was no signature, no trace of who wrote it, except for a single footprint on the parchment, perhaps left by mistake. Who might have left that strange note for Detective Holmes? Let's put our detective skills to good use and track down whoever left this letter. We have a footprint to go off, too. It's worth a shot. Hey, Barusa. Oh, shit! A rat! Okay, if this is based off the Shadow of Innsmouth, then the message sent to Detective Holmes was probably from Zadok, or in this case, Zadok, or Bob Sargent, who was warning him to get out of town. Good old Zadok. But the only person who was close to Zadok would have, in this case, was... Wait a minute. The pigeon! Because Zadok in the book, Zadok is the town drunk. He's right about his ramblings, but no one takes him seriously. Yeah, he's the drunk. So yeah, look at him walk. Yeah, no, that's the pigeon's supposed to be Zadok. Halt! Uh-oh. Hi, Eva. Uh-oh. Eva from HR. Fancy meeting you here. I'm sure I've got this all wrong. But from my perspective, it looks like you stole my key, broke into the forbidden section, made off with company property, and entered this world despite it specifically being banned from travel, all behind my back. And on top of that, burnt my beautiful plant collection to the ground. I must be mistaken, right? Because surely nobody would so blatantly cross me.
Then pay with your blood.
We can explain everything. It's okay, Flint. I got this. Ahem. Lady, we can do whatever we please. We don't answer to you. What the fuck? Tinder! What? What? No! No, 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 no! What? No! We're so fucked. Yeah, we're dead. We are so dead. Like, we're dead. You don't... One, she's literally the head of HR, and you just told her, piss off, we do what we want. Second, she's a witch. We're gonna die. Look, I know it makes you feel good to boss people around, but the truth is, you're just a cog. You don't mean anything to anybody. Nobody's afraid of you. Jeez. I love Flint looking back at Wolfgang like, what? Are you finished? Yeah, so why don't you scurry on back to the office and file some paperwork, or whatever it is that you do. Oh! Tinder! Does anyone else have anything to say? I'm all ears. Ma'am.
Feel the power of my magic!
Yeah, basically. Ma'am, I mean, miss. I mean, Tinder didn't mean it. Could you please change your back? Don't you think you're being a bit harsh? Well, Flint, let's hear from you. Why shouldn't you share in your friend's punishment? Okay, look, we're searching for Sherlock Holmes. I'm sorry we went behind your back, but he could be in trouble and we have a strong lead on where to find him. I know this book is dangerous, but we're experienced enough to handle it. Is that so? Well, the orders to ban this book came straight from corporate. And I'm strictly enforcing it because I will not lose yet another employee on my watch. If you really think you're strong enough to handle things here, then how about you prove it to me? Through a duel. You and me, right now. I'll be the judge of what you're capable of, but I don't hit women. You beat up on Tender. Tender's a dragon, not a lady. All right. You brought this on yourself, but, okay. Eva, the witch of HR is caught up to you. Watch out for her bouncy kangaroo hop. What? Oh, she's a shapeshifter! Neat. Oh, well, this is gonna hurt you a lot more than it's gonna hurt me. Flint Lockwood! Run? Why would we run? We don't need to run. We can take her. Like that. Very well, Flint. You're stronger than you look. I'll transform your friends back. I don't think I can handle... didn't think anything could be more humiliating than my current form. But here we are. Okay, listen up, folks. I'll permit you to stay in this story to find Detective Holmes. But I'm coming with you. Oh, that really won't be necessary. We already have such a productive dynamic going, and it's decided. Without me, you'll never find Detective Holmes. I'm joining the team. Eva joins the party. It's a pleasure to be joining some of Ever After Inc.'s most promising new employees. You'll certainly benefit from some of my wisdom and experience on your team. Now listen carefully. My magic is centered around transformation. I can transform any character you encounter. Give it a try. Nice. I can transform anyone you encounter into a chicken. But small critters like cats and mice have special forms that you can only see by transforming them. Check it out. Transform this cat and use this special form to get the coin. Great job. Looking forward to working with you, Flint. Let's find Detective Holmes. Right. Eva, can you please give us a moment? Okay, so obviously we gotta keep the whole take down Ever After Inc. thing on the down low for now. If she finds out about our plans, it'll ruin absolutely everything. We can't let that happen. Maybe she'll come around to the cause. Doubtful. I've never seen such a loyal office drone in my life. We'll just have to play along for now until we find the detective. Then hopefully she'll just go back to HR and leave us to our plans. All right, friends, let's get a move on, shall we? This detective won't find himself. She turned me into a newt. Got better. Nice. What's up here? A bottle of nectar. This sweet nectar is popular and addictive amongst certain birds. You mean the drunk bird sitting right there? Again, he's supposed to be Zadok. Hey there, we're looking for a detective colleague of ours. We know it was you who sent him the warning letter. You know something. Tell us what happened. Listen, pal. Some mysteries be better left unsolved, you hear? You're in danger, though you may not be savvy to it yet. I reckon it's high time you leave this place. We know. Your letter said the same to Sherlock Holmes, but we really need to find him. Tell you what, if I had another sweet sip of nectar, I might be more inclined to help you out. Bring me a bottle of nectar and I'll sing like a canary. Wait a sec. Oh, you got some. Give it here, I beg you. Ah, that's better. Numbs the pain, if you catch my meaning. Name's Pete. Pigeon Pete. He's a literal stool pigeon. But yeah, Pigeon Pete, he's supposed to be Zadok. You said you could tell us what you know about Sherlock Holmes. That I did. Must warn you, though, his story ain't for the faint of heart. Hey, Wolfie. Innsbeek, you see, was just a quiet little fishing hamlet, it were. But after a time, them fishes, they started to dwindle. A tough time came upon the town, they did. Without the... excuse me. Without the fishing industry to keep Innsbeek going, folks around here got real desperate. There was one family, however, that the Depression didn't touch. See, Quayle family, they've always been flush with wealth. Practically built this town, they did. But they've been tales for generations, mind you. Whispers about their dealings with something dark, something sinister. They pray to no gods known to bird kind. So when Madame Quayle came to the simple folk of Innsbeek, offering up the secrets to her wealth, affixed to their woes, well, you see, you gotta understand that the townsfolk, they'd have done anything. So the Order of the Feather was born, a cult run by Madame Quayle, devoted to worshipping an ancient god who lurks in the deepest abyss of the ocean. This god be older than the bleakened universe itself, and I fear even now to speak its true name, for to speak it be to call it forth. In exchange for hefty fish hauls and treasures from realms unknown, the Order of the Feather pledges themselves to the Old One. And through worship and sacrifices, the Old One gets stronger. It sends its minions ashore to carry out its commands. And now the streets of Innsbeek be teeming with vile creatures from the depths. And if that wasn't enough to chill your bones, them that bow down to the Old One start becoming one with the ocean. Keep a sharp eye on those townsfolk, and you might spy fins or other fishy traits starting to show. So, where be your missing detective, you might be wondering? I reckon he's slated for sacrifice to the Old One, like many afore him. A valuable sacrifice he be, seeing as this detective is from beyond this realm. Same goes for ye lot. That's why you're all in mortal peril. Oh my, that's simply awful. I knew this place was too dangerous. I'm gonna have to file so much paperwork when this is all over. And I do love paperwork. Ugh! 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 What? What kind of ugh? Ugh! Brother, ugh! What kind of ugh? I hate people like that. You best start believing in ghost stories, Mr. Windcaller. You're in one. Yeah, exactly, Rejo. Except we're in a Lovecraft story, which makes it even worse. Okay. So evil cult, ancient ocean-dwelling god, and a whole lot of nonsense. Got it. Where might the detective be now? I'd like to get this show on the road. If it ain't too late, the detectives likely still had Captain in Quail Manor. Listen very carefully. In Madame Quayle's private quarters, there's a hidden switch under her desk. You gotta find the switch to enter her hidden chamber. Hopefully the detectives still be there. But hurry, time's running short. No doubt the old one's minions are alerted to your presence, and the Order of Feather will be coming for you. Thanks for your help. I just realized I was giving that guy a Christopher Walken voice. That was not my intention. It went from being drunk to full-on Christopher Walken. I promise that was not my intention, but it happened. What the fuck? What? Hang on. Just die. Ah, great. They're out and about again. Oh, wait, that's cool. So Eva's got half her health because we beat the crap out of her in that boss fight. Interesting. Angler. These parasitic creatures will not only suck HP from unsuspecting victims, but they'll latch onto their allies, boosting their defense. We can't have that. More firepower! Because now we got more friends. Burn! Ow. 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 You're dead. What if Eva just uses her magic to fill all of her paperwork? She probably does. But even so, ugh. Brother, ugh. Boing. The library. My kind of place. That gives her another ability. Sure, why not? Honestly, being a master of magic and being able to shapeshift like that, she could probably turn into a bunch of other stuff if she, like, you know, actively wanted to. What have I got? What have I got? Chicken. What have I got? Alright, we're gonna go nap real quick and then save. Mainly because I don't want the game to crash again. Yes, the Cheshire Cat is in here, Rejo. Dracula's in here. Little Red Riding Hood, Mother Goose. There's a bunch of characters. And now we go out the window. What have we got? Chicken. Chicken. Cheshire's not in here. He's mine. I stole him fair and square. I take it you like Alice in Wonderland. Rejo, have you actually seen, hang on. Have you seen the new anime movie that actually pays homage to Alice in Wonderland? Because for those who don't know, last year was the 150th anniversary of Lewis Carroll's Alice in Wonderland books. And a Japanese company made the movie Dive in Wonderland, which pays homage to all of the books. Have you seen that? See, only a lot. No, I've not seen it. I will send you a thing over Twitter and Discord about it because it's actually really cool from what people have told me. You might like it. I'm going to watch it with Amina at some point, but a lot of people like the movie. I mean, I think one of the reasons people like the movie is because of the Jabberwocky design. Because, yeah, surprise, surprise, that movie actually shows the Jabberwocky. For those who don't... Uh-oh. Yes, I know you've seen the clip, Barusa, but for those who don't know, fun fact, the Jabberwocky has not really appeared in a lot of stuff. It's in the book, kinda. It's a poem in the book, but it's never really appeared in a lot of other media. It wasn't in the Disney movie. It wasn't in a lot of the other movies, like, at all. It was referenced, but it was never shown. I think this is one of the only movies where it's actually shown. So... And no, in the movie, well, okay. In the Lewis Carroll poem, yes, it is an anthropomorphic, weird dragon creature. But again, in the poem, it's a metaphor. It's supposed to represent a metaphor. But in the Dive in Wonderland movie, no, they actually give it a design. It's a very cute design, too. Let's see. You know what? Get out here, Eva. Show us what you can do. Wasn't it in the live-action movies? Was it in the live-action movie? I don't know if it was in the Tim Burton version. Okay, it was. It was also supposed to be in American McGee's Alice Madness Returns, but they had to cut it. It was supposed to be this weird steampunk monster. Which, to be fair, that would have been pretty cool, too. Why cut that of all things? Because the American McGee Alice games were very underfunded. Actually, I should mention this again. I mentioned it yesterday during the Kingdom Hearts stream, but for those who don't know, let's talk real quick about Epic Mickey for a second. I want to talk about this again. So, for those who don't know, American McGee, that's the guy's name, or his nickname, he made the Epic Mickey game, the first Epic Mickey game. Now, the thing is about that, Epic Mickey was originally supposed to be a lot darker than it actually was. There were some dark ideas for that game. Problem. The thing is, if American McGee had kept his mouth shut, he probably would have been able to make the game a lot darker than he wanted. But he didn't. As Amina informed us, the problem is that American McGee decided to push the limit of what he could get away with. And so he drew up a bunch of really effed up stuff to see what he could get away with Disney. Unfortunately, Disney didn't take that well. And Disney decided that if that's what he was going to do, they needed to be a lot more hands-on with the project, which is why Epic Mickey was not nearly as dark and creative as he wanted it to be. Disney got very hands-on with the Epic Mickey project, to the point that they were actively blocking American McGee from doing what he wanted, which is why, for those who don't know, after Epic Mickey came out, he left the project, because they wanted him to make a sequel. But he told them, no, because you guys are just going to mess with it again. I'm not going to make a sequel if you guys are just going to get your hands all over and ruin my vision. Which is why Epic Mickey 2 and then the third game are nothing like the first. They're not nearly as dark because Disney took over. That's why. Yes. Originally, there was supposed to be a morality system in the game, where the game would judge you based on the decisions you made. If you made good decisions, Mickey would start to look like himself. If you made bad decisions, Mickey would look a lot more feral, a lot more evil, a lot more monstrous. And that's not all. For those who want to know what American McGee was like, as I described yesterday, he literally said in a Game Informer interview that one of the things he wanted to do in the game was to have a recreation of the Disney clock tower from Disney World. And he wanted to make it so damn scary that he said, and I quote, "I want kids to look at that clock tower and have nightmares." Like, let that sink in. This man was like, I want to give children nightmares. Yeah, I think you can see why Disney might have had a problem with that. All right, here we go. Why would Disney have Old Republic? Why would Disney have a problem with that? They didn't have a problem with it. It was that they were the issue was that what it was going to do to the characters. And again, American McGee overstepped and thought he could get away with a lot more stuff, which is why he got in trouble. Biting the hand that feeds you, especially when that hand belongs to Disney, is a bad idea. So he brought it upon himself. So that's the issue. He brought it on himself, but then, yeah, afterwards, Disney was like, we want you to do it again. Well, of course he's not going to want to do it again. You guys treated him like garbage. But even then, he brought it on himself. So both sides are at fault here. What do we got? There's a switch under here. Interesting that a quail has a bird cage. Yeah, ekum bokum. Ekum bokum. Ekum bokum. Ekum bokum. Ekum bokum. Ekum bokum. Well, this is unsettling. You think? Again, as if you needed any more indication that this is a freaking Lovecraft book. That's Cthulhu. I feel like we've been here before. Yeah, it was in the demo. Anyway, ad starting. I'll be right back. See you guys in 3 minutes. Be right back. All right, we're back. Let's do this. Or rather, let me do one quick thing. Let's see. Okay, just had to clear up some stuff. And yes, Rejo, on your Discord, I just sent you the images, like I said. And you'll see why I said it's probably one of the best designs. All right, let's do this. Pretty sure we've got... Yeah, we're maxed out and ready to go. Let's do this. Oh no, the Whispers of the Damned. Just what we need. Yikes! Ow! Ow, ow, ow! Well, 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 look who's decided to join us. Excellent timing, really. We were just about to begin the ritual now that we've feasted. You've kindly saved us the trouble of coming to find you. Yes, indeed, you will all play an important role in the ceremonies to come. Wolfgang, wake up! Along with the detective, we now have more than enough tribute for our great god. Duckster, will you please apprehend our fine friends so we may begin the ritual? Ow! Oh, Ancient One, grant me strength. I'm not reading that shit. Pardon my language, I'm not reading. Whoa! He's gone super duck. Wow, look at them eyebrows. Woo! Also, I'm not reading Relayan, so... Duckster, the Billed Butcher of Innspeak, Madame Quail's prized chef and right-hand man, or bird, is a powerful foe that can harness otherworldly magic. You know what it's called? Yeah, Relayan. That's what they're speaking. It's Relayan. It's named after the ancient sunken city where Cthulhu is sleeping. Relayan. Amina, babe, you know me. What's that quote from Adventure Time? I have approximate knowledge of many things. Y'all shouldn't be that surprised. It's Conlon. It's a Conlon, yes. Why are we superpowering Duck? He's being empowered by Cthulhu! We gotta kill him! Burn the duck. Ow! Crap, he hits hard. Hey! Whoa, fear. Uh-oh. Whoa, Austin! Hey, buddy! Austin McLeod, thank you for the raid. Welcome, Raiders. I'm Zaruk Windcaller, Guardian of the Forest of Memories. I'm a variety streamer who plays games with a strong memory connection to me and my community. Thank you so much for the raid. Howling Will and Blue Bomber, thank you for the follow. And welcome, one and all, to Escape from Ever After Inc. Numbardo, thank you for the follow. Random Facts with Zaruk, you got it. Ladies and gentlemen, here's Flair the Red Fox. Foxo, thank you for the follow. You want your random fact? You got it. Heckles the Clown, thank you for the follow. Apprehentus, thank you for the follow. Here's your random fact. This game's based off Cthulhu. Welcome to the Shadow over Innsbeak chapter of Escape from Ever After. Yes, this book, based on storybooks, has us in a freaking Lovecraft novel. We are literally in a Lovecraft novel fighting against a bunch of birds in what's basically this game's version of the Shadow over Innsmouth. So, yeah, what? Yeah, what is right? So, yeah, if you love Paper Mario, you're gonna love this game. And, also, again, Austin, buddy, thank you for trusting me with your community. If you need to go take care of your after-stream care, go do that. And for those of you who came from Austin's community, get psyched, because Austin and I have plans for Monday. Austin and I are going to talk about starships and starfighters on stream. But for now, Austin, if you need to go dock your R-Wing and take the night off, you go handle that. I'll take it from here. Thank you so much for trusting me with your community. Someone make Zaruk bald. What? Not in front of new people. No, I don't want to be bald. They just got here. They need to see how cool I am. Don't make me bald. Please don't do that. Not in front of the new people. Let's just focus on beating down these guys, all right? I'm gonna head out. See you Monday. See you Monday, buddy. Let's go. All right, she can't attack because she's scared, so... All right. There. You happy now? Fine. I'm bald. Great. Now everyone gets to see how bald I am. Thanks. No way. Look. Yeah, I'm bald. For those who are, who came from Austin's raid, again, thank y'all again. I do appreciate it. I've got so many channel point redeems and bit redeems, it's not even funny. Y'all go nuts. That's what they're there for. All right. While y'all look over everything and make yourselves comfortable, I need to beat this duck back into the ocean. You want to worship Cthulhu so badly? I'll be more than happy to send you to him. Whew. Why do you get to go twice? You got this. Thank you. Yeah, the maid thing. Let's not do that. You don't need to know about the maid thing. You don't need to know about that. Y'all just got here. Don't worry about that. Yeah, y'all don't worry about that. Y'all don't worry about that. Seriously, y'all don't need to worry about that. Anyway, let's just focus on the fight, right? There we go. Alright, show them what you got, Wolfgang. Whew, blocked it. Tag out. Ow. Ah, now he's scared too. Crap. All right, show us what you can do, Eva. Probably not a lot, because I don't think you can do 2 damage. But he's poisoned, so he'll take more, so... Ow, crap. Ah. Ah, screwed it up. Yeah, until they're not scared anymore, we can't really do much. Well, I'm not bald anymore, thank goodness for that. No, you can make me larger. There is a redeem for that. But I don't, there is. You've just got to read the instructions. I've told y'all before you start clicking buttons on the channel point redeems, read what they do. It'll tell you what they do.
Then pay with your
Then
blood.
pay with your blood. Yep. Stop right there, criminal scum. No one breaks the law on my watch. I'm confiscating your stolen goods. Now pay your fines, or it's off to jail. Take this.
Bigger.
Yep. Whew. Again, I'm not reading that. That's relaying. Who knows what will happen if I read that? So, but that's relaying. For those who don't know, relaying is the language that Cthulhu's followers speak. That sounded almost exactly like the Guard. Yeah, I love Wes Johnson's Guard. So to give you another, I'm pretty good at mimicry. I'm not a voice actor, but I'm really good at mimicry. So if you want another good Guard thing, let me think. Trying to think, what's another good line I can do? Let's see. What is it, citizen? Because if you need to travel by the 9 divines, stay on the road. It's the Daedra, you see. Hark! By the 9 divines! Assault! Assault! You elves are all the same. All flash and no fury. Also, if y'all want to see something really, really, really funny that's Oblivion related, my bit redeems. I think I have, it should be in there. I think it's called Straight Outta Cyrodiil. If that's in there, y'all want to hear my best Imperial Guard impression, then yeah, that's what Straight Outta Cyrodiil is for. It should be down in the bit redeems. Whoa! Whoa! Whoa, 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 whoa! Hang on a minute. This is whoa! Whoa, whoa, whoa! This is supposed to be about storybook adventures. Hang on a minute. Whoa! Whoa! This is getting, wow! What in the world is that? Fools! How dare you challenge the power of the Old One? Ugh. I am completely immortal in this form. Prepare to meet your ends. Immortal, huh? Well, guess we can try, or we can go down swinging. Oh, that did nothing. Oh, he is immortal. Oh, boy. Whoa! Wow! You see, it's foolish to attempt to resist the Old One's power. And now, once we offer you up for a sacrifice, you will have the privilege to fully witness it yourself. Duckster, take the wolf and the lizard and prepare them for the sacrificial ritual. We'll deal with the human and the witch later. Oh, and confiscate their storybooks. If our off-fiends do manage to wriggle away, we can't have them leaving Innspeak. Long live the Order of the Feather. Praise Cthulhu. Wolfgang and Tinder have been separated from the team. Great. You want to save the game? Yes, please. What a fine evening. Cosmos have blessed us with 4 more souls to offer to the great Cthulhu. As if the detective wasn't a blessing enough. Sadly, we'll have to hold you here until we can prepare your friends for the ritual. Then it'll be your turn. Where are they? I shan't tell. Duckster has brought your friends to a remote location to undergo the sacrificial ritual. It's the lighthouse, isn't it? I shan't tell. The same ritual we perform for Detective Holmes. What are you going to do to them? After the ritual, we will offer their bodies and souls to the great Cthulhu. He shall rise from the depths to feast upon our humble offerings. You're going to feed our colleagues to a fish monster? What is wrong with you? Not a monster, my dear. A god. And in exchange for our sacrificial offerings, Cthulhu blesses us with great power and riches. We need to keep offering sacrifices to keep our power. It's that simple. Listen to me, dear. This will all be over soon. Once we deal with your friends, we'll come back for you. And don't even try to escape. Even if you could swim, the waters in this harbor will thrash all but the strongest swimmers. And just to be safe, we confiscated your storybooks, so leaving Innspeak will be quite impossible. Anyway, ta-ta! So, for those who don't know what they're doing, they have basically mixed two books. They've mixed Call of Cthulhu and the Shadow over Innsmouth together to make this. In the real Shadow over Innsmouth book, Cthulhu doesn't make an appearance. He's referenced, but he does not make an appearance. In Call of Cthulhu, yeah, he does make an appearance. But no, in Shadow over Innsmouth, he does not make an appearance. The fish people, though, yeah, no, those do show up. A lot. Now what? I just want to say, I told you so! Because you decided to meddle in this forbidden storybook, 2 more Ever After Inc. employees are now in danger. Oh, for Pete's sake, don't give me that crap. This reflects very poorly on HR. I don't care. It's easy to throw blame around, but it doesn't change the fact that we gotta get out of here. We need to go rescue Tinder and Wolfgang, and of course, the detective. We can still manage this on our own. Ugh. Okay, Eva, think of your strongest relaxation techniques. Breathe in, breathe out. You're a skeleton. You don't have lungs. I'm not mad at you, Flint. I'm just very disappointed in your unprofessional behavior. That's funny. That's funny. I don't care. But let's put a pin in this. I accept your apology, of course. Never apologize. Yeah, I don't recall apologizing. So, time for a brainstorming sesh. How are we getting off this rock? What? Hey! The seal transformation spell. It's a spell. Why would that scruffy pigeon drop this for us? Flint, can I take a look? Yes, fascinating. Alright, let's go. It shouldn't hurt. Wait, are you turning me into something? Oh. Okay. Cool. Sorry. Alright, yeah. Look at me, I'm Neil the Seal. Honestly, if you guys don't know who Neil the Seal is, look him up. Neil the Seal is amazing. Transform into a vampire bat and drain 3 HP from the back enemy, replenishing 3 HP for Eva and ignoring defense. Nice. Okay. And yeah, for like, if y'all don't know who Neil the Seal is, Neil is this seal from Tasmania, who is this public menace. Like, and I mean that literally. He's a public menace. Australian big seal boyo, very powerful and causes destruction. Yes, enough destruction that houses in Tasmania have Neil insurance. They literally have insurance if he breaks stuff, which is hilarious to me. Alright, well. Doesn't he legit have his own tiptoes? If you, by tiptoes, you mean he walks over and crushes stuff, then yeah, he does. Yeah, no, TikTok, you mean. Yes, he does. He has his own TikTok channel. Yes, he does. Where people post all the crazy stuff he does. He's not even fully grown either. Like, this is, when I say public menace, I literally mean he argues with police. Like, he just, if they tell him to leave, he just sits there and like, makes noises at them. Be gone! Hey, he's an elephant seal. Alright. I have to do something about that stat. First things first, though. Dang it. Like that. Not a lot of good a shield does you when you can't block. Oh, come on. Yeah, he was three fish in a trench coat. Exactly. Exactly, Revan. Also, I love your name, Revan, because the first thing I thought of when I saw it was Darth Revan, but as a fox. So Revan McLeod. So I'm like, oh shit, Darth Revan in the Star Fox universe. We're all screwed. There we go. And yes, if you would like to join the Forest of Memories Discord community, there's the link right there in the chat. Please come join our community. We would love to have you. We got a lot of crazy stuff in it. All I ask is that you please introduce yourself in the introduction channel, because if you're under 18, you can't join. But yes, please, join our Discord. We would love to have you. Yoink. All right. Well, they locked the gate. Whatever will we do? Oh, right. Boing. We just go around it. Oh, wait, we can't. Crap. All right, hang on. Let me think. Well, if they've locked the gate, I guess... Can we go around somewhere over here? Wait, can we move that? Hang on. Yes, we can. We can move the boats. That's awesome. All right, cool. I'm glad I noticed the arrows. Okay, well, if we can move boats, then... Perfect. Catch this. All right. All right, what's your ability anyway? Brew a potion that stuns all enemies. Each ingredient increases the chance of a longer stun or other status effect. All right, cool. Yeet! That's cool. That still will never not be creepy. Die. Done and done. Now, let's see what's in here. An ink bottle. Okay, so for those who don't know, because you've probably never, if you've never seen the game before, ink bottles are how you upgrade your attacks. Your attacks can get different abilities if you upgrade. So, thank you. Oh, wait. Yeah, we have to go that way. Grinding tiger while watching you. Got many ethers needed for Poppy Cutie. Ah, yes. Playing Xenoblade Chronicles 2. Nia is best girl. I will not have any argument about that. She is. I also am one of the only people I know of that when Xenoblade Chronicles 2 came out, I'm one of the people who immediately knew what accent she had. Everyone else was posting on Reddit and asking everywhere, like, what accent is that? She's Welsh. She's Welsh. That's a Welsh accent. Listen, pal. We really don't have time to play with you today. So run along home, eh? What's this? Did we frighten you so much that you wet yourself, furry ears? Did I what? You've got a lot of nerve, you one-eyed monster. Nia, you do know one-eyed monster usually means, eh? Means what? It means, Mithra, why are you blushing? Shut up! Just smacks him into the boss screen. Look, if you haven't played Xenoblade Chronicles 2, go play it. It's a very fun game. Hang on a minute. Nom. Donut. Got it. Nice. Oh, that don't sound good. Everything okay over there? Oh, jeez! Whoa! Okay. This just went from a 0 to... This went from a 5 to a 10 in creepy. What is that? Woo! What is that? Holy Gundam. What is that thing? Seriously, what? Yeah, that sounds about right. An abomination. Vile and grotesque. This is the final form of those who've devoted themselves to the old one. Their attacks hit hard, and their spiky bodies make them quite formidable. Got it. Well. Let me kill it. Ew. Look, I think we've all seen enough. You know what? No, I'm not going to finish that joke. That joke is old. Old joke is old. Oh, okay. Well, we just murdered somebody, by the way. So... Okay, well, now we can go back if we want to. Now that we've escaped, we need to go find Wolfgang and Tender. Madam Quail said Duxter was taking them someplace to be prepared for the ritual. We need to follow Duxter's track after he left Quail Manor. But, let's not follow too closely. Duxter's invincible, remember? So we mustn't let him catch us. True enough. But we can't just sit by and do nothing. Kind of surprised these people aren't shapeshifters. Huh. Got it. Correct, Gunstroke. Follow, but maintain your distance. This is probably going to be one of those things where we need to, like, follow him, but also, like, hide so he can't get us. Ah, crap. There's an abomination over there. I want to make coffee cake now. Coffee cake is pretty good. Whoa, 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 back off! There we go. When Captain America throws his mighty shield, all those who chose to oppose his shield must yield. Anyway, I'm gonna stomp you now.
Stop right there, criminal scum! Nobody breaks the law on my watch. I'm confiscating your stolen goods. Now pay your fine, or it's off
oh
to
my
jail.
god! I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I need to just stop because that thing just twisted its.
Then pay with your blood.
What even is that? Why did it do that? Y'all heard that cracking sound, right? As it bent its body like that? I hate this. I hate it. Okay, well, you got no defense now, so I'm gonna stomp you. Got it. Joined Discord, introduced myself, and posted a meme. I'm looking forward to being part of this community, and we're happy to have you. Please, again, if you're new to this stream, you came with Austin, whether you're following me or not, please join our Discord. We do a bunch of crazy stuff. We've got all kinds of fans. You like tabletop games? We got tabletop people. You like Digimon? We got Digimon people. You like music? You like fashion? You like artwork? I have an assortment of artists who I'm graced and thankful to be part of my community. So if you've ever wanted to have an artist that's available so you can get commission work or stuff like that, I've got them. They're part of our community. And as far as I'm concerned, in case you're skeptical, pause. In case you're skeptical, let me tell you all this. You are always welcome in my community. You will always be welcome. I do not care who you are, what you believe, what religion you follow, what gender you are. I don't care. You are all welcome, always. Because it's variety and the types of people in the world that make this world the beautiful place that it is. So please, come and join our community. You will always be welcome and accepted. And if anyone tells you otherwise, you send them to me. I made this stream and I made this community because I firmly believe that the world is a difficult but beautiful place, and we all need a few hours a day just to break everything off and just data dump for a while. We don't have to worry about the outside world. And if it can make y'all happy and make y'all's lives just a little bit better, then I've done my part. Reminds me a bit of Ragdoll, highly acrobatic villain in Batman's Rogue Gallery. Oh, shoot! I know who you're talking about, Gunstroke. Extremely flexible, could twist his arm from one side to another. Last time I saw him officially was in the Batman 2003 series, and highly difficult to defeat and contain. Yeah, like, wasn't he, yeah, he was, oh gosh, what are those people called? What are they called? The people who, there's a name for them. Yeah, acrobatic, but he's got a name. What are those people called who can, like, twist their bodies to different shapes? There's a name for them. What are they called? I forget. There's a fancy name for people who can, like, do that, who can, like, twist their bodies because they're really flexible. I don't remember what they're called. Contortionist. Thank you, player of games. Yes, he was Ragdoll's a contortionist. Thank you. Triple or quadruple jointed. Yeah, yeah. And to be honest, that's terrifying to think about, you know? Like, I've seen double jointed people, and that's scary. I can't imagine being triple jointed, you know? Man, I can't see anything. Now I can. Yeah, that water shouldn't be that blue. That water's probably nasty. All right, let's get in there. Whoop, come on. Whoop, whoop. Whoop. Crap. Oh dear, I think that was Duckster. Looks like we're in the right place. Let's follow him. But we can't let him find us. This is very... Wait a minute. I just realized this is very similar to Chapter 2 of the original Paper Mario. if y'all remember Chapter 2 of the original Paper Mario on N64, y'all remember Tubba Blubba, right? Who, until you find his weakness, he's invincible, and so you can't kill him. That's what I'm thinking of now. We're probably gonna have to avoid Duckster, and if we get caught, we just run, because we can't fight him right now. Ironic that, well, actually, it's not ironic. It's kind of a weird coincidence that was Chapter 2 of Paper Mario, and this is Chapter 2 of the game. What up with all the trains, though? Come on. Leave me alone. Leave me alone. Nah, gotcha. I don't have anything I can throw at him. Like that. It was Chapter 3? Well, hold on. So, wait. Oh, yeah, you're right. It was Chapter 3. I'm a moron. Because Chapter 1 is, Chapter 1's fighting the Koopa Bros. Chapter 2 is fighting Toot and Koopa, like in the deserts. Chapter 3 was the invincible Tubba Blubba. You're right. It's my bad. Got him. So close to a level up. Oh, also, for those who came over, who were new to the streams and came over from Austin's community, one of the other things I have for my channel points is a form shift. I have a ton of different PNGs that are listed on there. So if you want me to change into one of those for about 10 minutes, you just have to hit that redeem. I've got plenty of stuff. Just whatever you do, don't summon Zara. We don't talk about her. We don't. Trust me, y'all don't want to meet her. She's evil as evil can be. Y'all do not want to meet her. Trust me. She is part of the VTuber lore, but she is evil as evil comes, and you do not want to meet her. Trust me on that one. So, yeah, don't do it.
It's morphin' time!
Yeah, okay. It's morphin' time. Dragon form. Okay, cool. I get to bust out the dragon form. Been a while since I've done that. Cool. Is she Team Rocket evil? She's chaotic evil. She's, I'm going to kill you and siphon your life force to make myself stronger evil. That kind of evil. See. Anyway, you wanted dragon form. Okay, cool. Behold, Silver Dragon Zaruk. And this PNG, this beautiful PNG, was done by Amina, my wife. What y'all think? Cool, huh? Yeah, Silver Dragon form. Yeah, a boopable form. Yes, I am boopable. Anyway, let's get back to the game. That's up for 10 minutes. We gotta be quiet. I want to break the boxes, but I also want to hide from him, so... Wait a minute. What is with all the trains? Ooh! Run! It's a horror game now! Shit. Uh-oh. Ow. Well, didn't know that was going to be there. Let's try that again. Ah. Crap. Oh, there it is. He's fast for a big guy. Good grief. Ah! Gotta go right now. Gotta go right now. Gotta go right now. Bye! Ooh. Where's that, trying to think. What series is that meme from of, like, the guy running and then he turns around and then he screams like, I can't scream high pitch, so I'll just do that. I'm trying to remember what it's got. I don't know if it's, like, from X-Files or something. I don't remember. But, like, he's running, then he turns around, sees something's chasing him, and he, like, screams. Oh, good! The chapel. Perfect. You think you can lose me that easily? Not again! Run! Oh, that ain't gonna hold him for long. You think you can hide from me in there? No matter. I'll be waiting for you outside. As soon as you try to leave, you're mine. Oh dear, what have we gotten ourselves into? Seems like we're safe for now, though. So anyway, where are we? Oh dear. Looks like we'll be stuck in here until we find a way to get past Duckster. Might as well look around for clues. Are you... You're not hostile. How are you not hostile? Why not make yourself useful and buy something, stranger? For your inevitable doom. What are you buying? What are you selling? Wait a minute. If I put this on... Open the way to the inner sanctum. Play the forbidden waltz. Play the forbidden note. It'd be funny if the seal had the hood on too. Woo! Ow. Blah. That's still disturbing. Ow. Take this. Nice. Level up. And we want more MP. Actually, it reminds me. Eva. There we go. There they are. That's what I said. You came for us. Are you both okay? Yeah, it's actually been great for Tinder and me to get some quality time together. I've been playing my lute to keep us entertained. Please, dear God, get me out of here. He's over there. Please just bring it over. Oh, is it that bad? Hey, this looks familiar. You locked up with the key sitting just barely out of reach? Flint, I mean it. I'm literally going insane. Let me out now. Okay. Or I could just leave. Flint? Yeah, okay, fine. He doesn't fit. What? Kidding. Ahem. Yes, very funny. Any sign of Detective Holmes? He must have been locked up here at some point as well. No sign of him, unfortunately. Well, unfortunately, we have bigger problems now. Ducksters camped outside the chapel's front entrance. We need to find another way out. All right, let's look around. Maybe there's another exit. It's good to have the team back together again. Got him. Burn, baby, burn. Disco Inferno, burn, baby, burn. Let's get him. Everyone throws fuel on the fire. Ow. Nice. It would be nice if we could get that. Maybe we can. Zap. Nice. Got it. You should. This is basically inspired by Paper Mario. That's when this game was kickstarted. Yeah, it was heavily. They said we were heavily inspired by Paper Mario. So if you're a huge Paper Mario fan, you're gonna love this game. Play the Forbidden Waltz. No. You probably need to find some music for him to play. Let me go back across. No. Should be able to get up there. Guess not, though. Forbidden Waltz. You'd think they would have written it down somewhere. Yeah, I need to get up there. Okay, now I'm kind of stumped. Let me think. We've got the whole group back together, but I haven't found anything where like we would be able to find, because I can't jump up there. I can't jump up there, so I'm trying to think. All right, how would... Let me think about it from a game design perspective. Groups back together. Player goes left. Gets the treasure up there. And would they keep looking around? Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Wait. Wait. If the mouse comes through here, and then we do this... Wait. Where are you gonna go, little guy? Aha! You'll follow the path all the way through. No, don't go in the water, please. Okay, no, you didn't. Good. Okay, we just gotta... Got it. Nice. That's actually a good puzzle. That's a really good puzzle. Well done. Okay, so we've dropped a bridge across. What does that do for us? Wait a minute. Aha! Now I get it. Okay, now where's he gonna go? Oh, right here. Perfect. Wait, hang on. Got it. Perfect. Ooh, crap. Got him. Right in your back. Of course. Say bye-bye to your shield. Got him.
Fish.
Fish. Ow. Ah, neat trick. Unfortunately for you, I've got a surprise for you. Got that guy. There we go. All right, Flint, take him down. Done. Nice job. There we go. Let me save. All right, cool. Now let's see what's behind door number 1. Air, earth, fire, and then water. Engage the 4 elements to reveal the ritual. Okay. Air, earth, fire, and then water. All right, let me think. All right, air, earth, fire, and then water. All right, let's see. Air. Wait, I know. Air. Earth. Fire. And then water. How are we supposed to make water work, though? What do I just jump in? Oh, okay. That works. Hang on, I need a better view. Okay. So, the music is green, blue. Neat! What's this piece called? Oh, it doesn't have a name. Lame. Actually, let's go back and save. Because I think... Yeah, I'm out of time. Crap. Oh, well. Let's save here. And then next week, we will, I guess, fight Cthulhu. Despite the fact that the game was giving me grief, yeah, I love this game. All right, that's going to do it for tonight, everyone. Again, big thank you to all those who raided over from Austin's stream. I'm super psyched for Monday, where he and I are going to be talking starfighters and starships. But first things first, we're going to go raid someone, so don't leave yet. Let's go show some support to somebody. Let me find us someone to raid here. All right, have a good one, Revan. Thank you for stopping by. Let's see, who can we go say hi to tonight? See. You know what? Let me see here. Who is trying to find someone that we don't raid very often? All right, you know what? Sure. Let's go say hi to Nepzilla. Nep is streaming right now. Nep is a good friend, and they're playing Power World right now. So let's go say hi to Nep. Nep's cool. Y'all will like, for those who don't know her, Nep's really cool. All right, let's do this. All right, get this started. As always, it's been a privilege and a pleasure to entertain all of y'all, truly. Thank you so much for supporting me. I love every single one of you. I'll say it to the end of time. I've been Zaruk Windcaller, and remember, that the memories we make in life, good and bad, make us who we are. Don't trade them for anything. I love you guys. I will see you all on Monday. Have a great night. Bye-bye.